Okay, in today's video, we're we're running an Alfresco activity process instance to run a simple process called employee evaluation. Okay, so this is the admin of Alfresco activity, which is installed on my local machine, and I've already created one simple ASP.NET Core web application. Let's log into the application. And go to the employee evaluations. I've already have multiple BPM platforms to do the same process, exactly the same process of employee evaluation, like in Camunda or in JBPM, which is the Java implementation of BPM. Now, let's start a new employee evaluation. So a project manager can just start a new employee evaluation, and this actually creates one instance in like this instance in activity, Alfresco activity, right? So this is the instance that is created. This is the process definition that we have. I'll show you that later, but this is how it works. All right. So let's go to the my tasks. It shows that I have to log in first as the employee in order to evaluate myself. So let me log out. Then I go here and then I log in as a employee. I go to the evaluations list. Then I click on my tasks. So it's very simple. One has to just do the tasks that they are assigned in order to complete the evaluation. So now I can see here that it shows me again my task. I go to my task. It says that I have to log in as a certain email address, that is the username, which is assigned to an HR. So I have to do an HR evaluation. So let me log out. Then go here. Right. So let us open this one, and now it says I'm an HR. So I have to say HR and OK from HR. OK for Jack. So let us submit this. As you can see, the project manager evaluation, PM evaluation is pending. So I have to do that as a last process, last task in the process. Let's do that as well. Let's go here. Now let me evaluate the employee as a project manager. I'll say PM OK for Jack and just submit this. Now it says all employee evaluations are completed and no employee evaluations are active. All right. So let me show you the process in here. Okay. Let's go to the process that is here. Okay. All right. Let's go to the instances. Then, all right. So as you can see, this is a I'll show you the process definition first. Let's go to the process definition and see the process diagram. All right. As you can see, this is the process diagram for evaluation. This is an employee evaluation. So this is called a start step, which is self evaluation. So project manager instantiates the process. Self evaluation is done by the employee, and HR and PM evaluation can be done in any order, but both need to be completed before the evaluation is completed. So this is the simple process diagram. The in many practical situations, the diagrams would be much more complicated, but then you get the idea of how to complete this process management task, process management workflow using ASP.NET Core and using the REST API. All right. So this is the process, and this is what the variables are. Okay, and these are the instances. So this is the latest instance, and now let us go to the, as you can see, the tasks that we have completed, the key tasks, they are like this, and the variables that are assigned are like this. So these are the comments that we have entered. All right, the employee is automatically taken, but HR and project manager and self, these are actually entered by the different users depending on their role as project manager, self, and HR. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You can already see that this is the instance, and these are the tasks, and this is the instance, which is now the status is completed. So we have completed the evaluation process. This is how it works. And let me also uh, give in the comments of this video how the uh, how the workflow tasks are uh, invoked, and how it is done. So let's see. And based on that, you can go to the source code and then study more about how this is done. It's a very simple ASP.NET Core application, and uh, that actually gives an opportunity to see how a simple process can be implemented in ASP.NET Core using REST API. But otherwise, uh, any complex process or workflow can also be implemented using ASP.NET Core. It's just the way that once a process is started, then the normal scenario is, depending on the role which is logged in, you get the number of tasks that are to be done. If those tasks are not for this role, then the application will ask the user to log in as that particular role, and then they are able to complete those tasks. So it's very simple to understand this. You can download the source code, do any installations that are required, and that's how it will work, right? If you have any comments for this video, any feedback, positive, negative, any feedback, you're most welcome to give such a feedback. Okay, thanks.